A few questions for you to ponder today. Do you remember to put your mask on first? To fill your cup so you have the strength, even the desire to care for someone else or simply to be kind to others? Do you allow yourself to focus on self-care and self-love without feeling guilty? If not, then this is a great episode for you to lean in and really listen to, my sweet, because today we'll delve into the importance of consistency for our well-being and explore why self-care and self-love aren't self-indulgent. So grab that cup of tea, your life design workbook from my Etsy boutique, and snuggle in. Let's release the guilt and shame surrounding our need for self-care and self-love. Do you find yourself struggling with constant anxiety, stress, or burnout? Maybe you're navigating through overwhelming waves of sadness or darkness. Has someone allowed you to believe that you're unworthy? Well then, we're here to debunk those beliefs and help you to overcome them. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Radiance from Within podcast, guiding Christian women to build their confidence and self-worth. My name is Heidi, and I'm so excited to have you here. We'll work together to help you overcome negative beliefs by incorporating prayer, devotionals, and journaling into your daily routine. Additionally, we'll explore the power of words and how they can impact your mindset and well-being. Because when you unleash your inner peace, you will find the desire and strength to spread kindness and compassion. Join me each week and unlock your radiance from within. Discover your power and strength and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Hello, beautiful. I want to share with you today the power of focus, along with the freedom that comes when we simplify and allow ourselves to care for our own needs without guilt. For years, I've struggled with consistency in caring for myself. I've dabbled in this or that, and sometimes I make progress and sometimes I fall short. But I've learned that the key isn't about having a perfect routine. It's about believing in myself and focusing on what matters most in each season. And over the past summer, I've been lucky enough to fall into something beautiful. Is it perfect? No. But it fits me for right now. And it feels amazing. I feel energized. I hit the ground running. Time seems to bend for me, and I accomplish so much more. I'm sharing this not to show off, but to encourage you, my sweet, to do the same, to let go of the guilt, to release the pressure of doing it all, and instead to choose the simple practices that bring you peace, strength, and joy. Because when we focus our attention on nurturing our connection with God, our mind, and our body, we're not being selfish. We're setting ourselves free. And when we give ourselves permission to care for our needs, we create the space to show up better for others. Now, don't get me wrong. As I just said, I'm certainly not perfect. No one is. I have my faults, my bumps, and my bruises. But I've learned that I am a wonderful work in progress, learning and growing every day. What matters is that I am dedicated to myself, to caring for my body as a temple, with both feet in, as the expression goes. And I want this for you because you are worth it. Now, since Radiance from Within is about discovering and expressing your inner light after awakening your inner peace, I believe there's no better way to begin a new season than by reflecting on Rob Bell's words, "We are the light at the end of a spinning stick." Think about that for a second. We spend so much time chasing after light, waiting for a breakthrough, a perfect moment, something external to illuminate our way. But what if that light we're searching for is actually coming from us? What if instead of waiting for life to shine on us, we realized we are the ones carrying the glow, and that we have this incredible ability to brighten the lives of others? Holy cow. This naturally brings us to Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 through 16. You are the light of the world, revealing God's colors in everything. God is not a secret to be kept. We are to shine openly, like a city on a hill for all to see. If I make you light bearers, you don't think I will hide you under a bucket, do you? No, I will put you on a light stand. And now that I've put you there on a hilltop, on a light stand, shine, shine for all the world to see. Keep your house open. Be generous with your lives. By opening up to others, you'll encourage people to open up to God, this generous Father in heaven. Don't you see? We were never meant to keep our light hidden. That's what those beautiful glimmers are, those tiny flickers that remind us of the light we already carry. The more we look for them, the more we realize we're not just searching for light, we are the light. And to bring that thought one step further, here's a big one. Are you ready? Don't let the opinions of others dim that light. On this journey, you'll need strength to shine brightly, to share your wisdom, and to stay grounded. And that may mean allowing negative influences to drift away. That's perfectly fine. Let them go. Release them with love and embrace your shining path. When you dare to do that, you will see clearly that you are contagious. Your light and your knowledge will spread naturally to those who need it most. And here's the key to all of this. To do this, we must first look inward before sharing ourselves outward. So let's pause here and ask, how do we practice self-care and self-love without feeling guilty or selfish? It begins with focus. And as a proud, newly discovered word nerd, you may have noticed that I enjoy digging in. I dig into quotes, Bible verses, and definitions. So let's have a quick wordly wise moment, please. Focus means to clarify what matters most or to give special attention to something intentionally. So when we consider these definitions from the perspective of self-care and self-love, it's not about trying to do everything, but about intentionally concentrating on what supports our recovery. In other words, too often we scatter our energy by trying to meet everyone's expectations, especially during busy seasons. When that happens, self-care can feel like an indulgence or even a selfish act. However, the truth is that when we focus on nurturing our well-being, we show up stronger, calmer, and more present for the people we love. By centering your attention on what strengthens and grounds you, you're not only honoring your own needs, you're also creating a healthier, more loving environment for everyone around you. And that, my friend, is how we can practice self-care without guilt. We need it to be better humans. When we release guilt and allow ourselves to nurture our body, mind, and soul, We're not being selfish. We're fueling that light. We're permitting it to shine brighter, not only for ourselves, but for everyone around us. Okay, but how? Excellent question. This focus I'm encouraging doesn't require big changes. It's about small, consistent choices. Allowing ourselves to rest, setting aside time for reflection or prayer, choosing nutritious foods, or simplifying holiday traditions to boost joy and reduce stress. So the next time guilt whispers that caring for yourself is selfish, remember, focus is an act of love. And if you don't believe me, listen to what Jesus tells us in another verse in Matthew. Are you tired, worn out? Come to me. Get away with me and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly. Can you now see? Do you agree how self-care isn't selfish? It's about prioritizing what truly matters for your well-being so you can show up stronger and more loving for others. My sweet, what might a subtle change look like for you? Perhaps it's going for a relaxed walk, savoring peaceful mornings with prayer and reading, or simply listening to your favorite tunes. And as we approach the holiday season, I especially want you to remember this. Instead of taking on extra tasks and saying yes to everything, give yourself permission to lighten your commitments. Another way to support yourself in this area is by finishing what you've started and allowing your heart to focus on what truly matters. These methods can significantly reduce your stress and boost your sense of achievement. When you're happier and more centered, it naturally spreads positivity to your family and community, and making everything feel more lively and connected. In turn, when you focus on your well-being, you're not taking away from others. You're making sure you have something to give. Maya Angelou beautifully captures this idea, and I wholeheartedly agree with her words, probably because I am indeed aging gracefully. She once said, as you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself and the second for helping others. I love that so much. So what will you do to care for yourself today? Who will you help tomorrow? And to enrich your journey, I encourage you to explore my ebook, Your Inner Light and Christmas Love, available on Amazon. Although not specifically about Christmas, it offers you heartfelt guidance, love, and 7 simple practices to help awaken your inner peace. You can find the link in my show notes below. Now, let's settle in for our prayer. Deep breath in and out. Father God, thank you for showing us in many different ways and seasons that self-care and self-love are not self-indulgent, but essential, so we can put our best foot forward to serve others. And when we focus on ourselves and spend just 10 or 15 minutes each day to recharge and nourish our souls in a way that feels right for us, we can do that and so much more. Thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for showing that when we go out and pay it forward, spreading kindness and compassion, that we can make a difference in the world, something we so desperately need right now. You care for us, hold us, show us grace and mercy, and remind us that it's okay to rest in your arms. And we lift all of this up in Jesus' name, amen. My sweet, will you carve out some peaceful time in the morning for prayer? or perhaps an afternoon nap or walk. Whatever you choose, remember to shine your light on the goodness within and let your soul be renewed. It's like opening the windows, welcoming the morning breeze and allowing the fresh air to sweep through you, carrying away what no longer serves and awakening your spirit once again. Such a beautiful image to visualize. And until we meet again, beautiful, I believe in you. Now, it's your turn. Thank you for joining me on today's podcast. But before you go, a simple request. If this podcast has made a difference in your life, please leave a review where you listen and share this episode with someone who could use a little light today. Knowing my show has impacted your life brings me so much joy. Remember to explore my Etsy boutique to discover the workbook you need most this month. And until next time, my friend, ignite inspiration, spread hope, and dance with faith.